What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. Hope y'all can see me because I can't see whether the camera is set properly to where y'all can see me, but I'm sick and it's raining outside. Like, my hair is all poofy, looking crazy, but it's cool. But today we're going to be making pizza. So I woke up and I'm like, what do I want to eat today? And I'm like, I want a piece of pizza. But instead of buying pizza, I might as well make the pizza because I have most of the ingredients in my house anyway. So we about to go run to Walmart and get some yeast because I don't got yeast. We need yeast for the dough. And we're going to be following Trinity J's video. I don't know if y'all know who she is, but she is well known on YouTube for a lot of her recipes. So we're going to be following her easy to make homemade pizza recipe. So I'm about to go to Walmart. I'm about to get some yeast. About to see what else I need. I got to check her ingredient list. And then I'm going to get back with y'all. But we gonna go do that. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Okay, so today we're going to be making pizza. We're going to be following Trinity J's video on homemade easy pizza, something like that. It's called something like that. But like I was saying, I woke up and I'm like, what do I want to eat? And I'm like, pizza. But instead of buying pizza, we're going to be making pizza today. I just ran to Walmart and got some more ingredients that we're going to need. I got some yeast because you know we're going to need that for the dough. I got some tomato paste because we're gonna be making our own sauce, because in the video Trinity made her own pizza sauce, and then I was like, I'm not making no pizza sauce. Like, I already got, you know, them little bottles of sauce. I already got that. But then I'm like, if we're gonna do it Trinity J style, we gotta do it Trinity J style. So I got me some tomato paste. I got me a little pizza pan right here. Listen, it's a circle, so that's what I got. And then I got me a little measuring cup. Let me get my my olive oil and salt. That's what I'm forgetting. Can't forget the salt and the olive oil. Come on. So I got me some olive oil, and I got some salt, and I got my the only thing I don't got is a whisk, but I got a fork, so it's gonna do. So I got my iPad here, so we can follow along with her video. So let's see what she talking about. Even better than I was the last time, baby. Ooh. Trinity J, we gotta read her. We gotta follow along.
Nobody was talking to you.
I gotta see what the first step is, so we'll be right back. Alright, so this is my first time making pizza from scratch, so y'all gonna have to bear with me. But first things first, let me go back. She said we need...
You're going to need flour,
sugar,
olive oil, extra virgin olive oil to be exact, salt, and warm water. That's what you're going to need.
All right, so we got some flour, we got some sugar, we got some warm water, and we got the salt and our yeast, because that's what we about to be doing first. So let's see.
Need for this crust. First things first, you need to activate the yeast. Is very important. But before that, we are going to put the sugar inside of the warm water.
Hold on,
Dissolve it first.
Okay, hold on, Trinity, hold on. Okay, so she said we're gonna activate the yeast first. So take your warm water. I wish I had like 2 cameras because I really don't want to take this down and like get closer because it's gonna take me forever to put it back up. So bear with me. So we got the warm water. Hold up, this might be a little too much. Let me see how much she got. Oh no, she got a cup. Okay, so we got a cup of warm water, and then we're gonna put some sugar in there. So I'm gonna take this spoon and I'm gonna do 1. She ain't say how much sugar. I'll put 1.
You're going to need flour. Activate the yeast is very important. But before that, we are going to put the sugar inside of the warm water.
Let's do 1.5. It looked like 1.5 in the video, so I think I got too much water though. Hold on, I don't know. But you gotta make sure the sugar is dissolved, because this is how we're gonna activate the yeast, and this is how we're gonna get that good dough that we want. So make sure you put the sugar in the warm water and make sure you dissolve it. cooking it up, cooking it up. I'm gonna add just a tad bit more sugar. Just a tad bit. Because I think I have like just a tad bit too much water. And you know, we want equal parts of everything. So here we go. This is my warm water and my sugar. So that's dissolved in there. All right. What's next?
We're gonna dissolve it first. Once it's fully dissolved, put the yeast on top. Now we're gonna wait about 10 minutes.
Okay, so once the sugar is fully dissolved in the warm water, we're gonna put the yeast on top. So I got Fleischmann's, I think that's how you pronounce it. And the reason I got this yeast is because my grandma, rest easy grandma, love you. She was a baker, a cooker, like she did everything. And this is the yeast that she used. So this is what we're gonna use. I should have got some scissors, but no, we don't need that. Alright, so you're gonna pour the yeast on top of the warm water, according to Trinity. That's what we're doing. So pouring the yeast on top. Alright, I don't want to move this because I want it to do what it do. So pour your yeast on top. And Trinity said we're gonna wait 10 minutes until it like has a foam at the top of it. So we're gonna do that.
This is my first time ever doing this, but I do know that you want to make sure that it is activated, and the only way to know that is if the foam is on top. So we're gonna just wait.
So 10 minutes. What time is it? I need the time. Wow. The time. Hold on. It's 12:11, so 12:21. We'll get there at 12:21.
It actually has a smell. I never knew.
I could smell it already. It smells like, it smells like, not like it smells amazing, but it reminds me of bread. I mean, my grandma used to bake bread in the kitchen. But, yeah, so I'm going to set this to the side. She said give it 10 minutes, so we'll be back in 10 minutes, and in 10 minutes we'll continue with the process. Alright, so I let my yeast do what it do so it can get activated. The next step, she says, is to pour it into a bowl. So let me get close for y'all, up close and personal. So I want y'all to see, we got our little bowl. And we just gonna go ahead and pour our yeast mixture in there. Just like that. Y'all see? Okay. Once we got it in the bizzle, we got to...
Once your yeast is done,
let's see what Trinity said.
pour it into a larger bowl. By the way, if you have instant yeast, which I think I did, I'm gonna add in my salt.
What?
And I'm gonna add in
Trinity. All right. Trinity. So she said instant yeast doesn't have to activate. Dry yeast has to activate. Girl, I got instant yeast. I ain't even peeped that either. It's cool though. We following it to a T, so that's what we doing. So after we pour it in the bowl,
I'm gonna add in my salt.
add in some salt.
And I'm gonna add in my
I'm gonna just do
olive oil.
Salt on the
2
bottom.
cups of
Got some
all-purpose.
Wait.
My extra virgin.
Then she said add some salt. So I added some salt. Then we're gonna add some extra virgin olive oil. She said make sure it's extra virgin, and I got extra virgin. So extra virgin olive oil. And I'm just pouring. I'm just using my spoon to do everything, okay? Because this is how much it looked like she poured in there. So we're just gonna put a spoon. Let's do a spoon and a half. Because, you know. Close that back up. Okay, what else she did?
Olive oil. 2 cups of all-purpose flour.
Okay, then we need 2 cups of all-purpose flour. So I'm just gonna put some flour, and I'm just gonna use the same measuring cup because it doesn't matter. At this point, do we even need to be measuring anything? Because listen, a real chef know what to do, okay? And we don't even know what we're measuring anyway. So, but she said 2 cups, so let's just make sure it's 2 cups. That looked about right to me. So 2 cups of all-purpose flour. All right. Here we got our all-purpose flour in there. All right, so we got our yeast in a bowl. We got some salt. We got some olive oil, and we got 2 cups of all-purpose flour. So what's next?
I'm going to start off with this spatula, and then I'm going to use my hands just because I do have nails. I kind of don't want to get too messy with this. So I'm basically using...
So we just gonna mix it in. Again, I don't got a whisk, and I don't got
my fingers,
a spatula.
and it gets kind of thick.
So we just use...
Eventually it's going to roll into...
We just gonna mix this up real quick with the spoon.
ball.
Oh, hold on. So we just gonna mix this up with the spoon real quick, and then we're gonna go in with our hands. Of course, make sure your hands are clean. Cleanliness is close to godliness, all right? And my hands are already clean because I've been washing them, so. Now, I feel like this is a little too wet, so I'm just gonna add just a tad bit more flour. Like literally a tad.
It's done. I'm now going to use my hands, which this is my pizza, therefore I can use my hands. Thank you. This is what you call kneading.
All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start kneading the dough with my hands. Like she said, that's her pizza, and like I'm saying, this is my pizza, so I could go ahead and use my hands if I want to. And my hands are clean. Wash them, because like I said, cleanliness is close to godliness. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add just a tad bit more flour. She didn't do this, but if you usually bake, then you know when something needs just a tad bit more flour, and this needs a tad bit more flour. So I'm just gonna do that. It's just a little too wet to mold into a dough, so you need to add a little bit more flour if it's too wet. And I can tell when it's too wet and it's too wet. So I'm just gonna add a tad bit more flour. That way I can actually get it to knead how I need it to knead, so that it could be a dough, you know? All right, once you finish kneading your dough, just plop it in a pan, okay? And we're gonna leave it so that it can rise. Make sure you cover it. I'm gonna get like a kitchen towel and put over it, because when I used to bake with my grandma, that's what she used to do. And Trinity said you gotta cover it too, so we're gonna cover it. All right, y'all, so now we moved over to the stove, because now it's time for us to make our pizza sauce from scratch. So you're going to need some good old olive oil again. So we're just going to pour some in the pot. We're also going to put in some garlic. And I like garlic, and I got fresh garlic as well. So I'm going to go ahead and put in some fresh garlic too. All right, y'all, and now that we got the olive oil and the garlic in there, go ahead and add in your tomato paste. So, that is that one. After you add your tomato paste, you want to go ahead and add some water. Okay, and And now we just want this to go ahead and simmer all together. While it's doing that, you go ahead and add your seasonings. So I'm gonna add some onion powder. I'm gonna add a little bit of paprika, because you know, might want some spicy sauce. I'm also gonna add a little bit of cayenne pepper, because I like cayenne pepper. I'm gonna add some rosemary. Oh, I forgot to get oregano. That's all right. I'm gonna add some rosemary. I'm gonna add some chopped chives. You can sprinkle this on top, you can sprinkle it in here. I'm gonna just put it in the seasoning too. And I'm gonna add some celery salt. And I'm gonna let that do its thing. I'm also gonna add a little bit of regular salt as well, just a little bit. Okay, so you just wanna go ahead and give it a nice stir. Make sure you get everything mixed up in there. All right, so my sauce is over here doing what it's doing, sizzling and popping at me and all that. So I'm gonna go ahead and taste it just to see what we need. So I'm gonna take my little plastic spoon. Let me turn my stove down a little bit because this thing is tripping. Okay, it's good. It just needs something. I need a tad bit more salt. Trinity put sugar in hers. I'm not a fan of sugary. No, so I'm not gonna put sugar in mine. But I'm gonna add a little bit more salt. I like celery salt, so I'm gonna put some celery salt. And I think I'm gonna add a tad bit more cayenne pepper. Love me some cayenne. Okay, you need to spice it up a little bit, all right? If you don't like spicy stuff, you ain't gotta put cayenne pepper. If you want a little bit of cayenne pepper, put a little bit of cayenne pepper. Like, it's not gonna make it hella spicy, because this ain't a spicy sauce that we're making, but.
You can either turn it off.
Okay, so I added some more seasoning how I like. So I'm gonna go ahead and taste it again, just to see. Hold up. All right, this is good. This right here is good for me. Listen, taste your food, okay? That's the only way you're gonna know if it tastes good and if you like it. You gotta taste your food. Like, people be out here cooking and don't be tasting nothing until the end. Like, sis, how you supposed to know if it need more seasoning or not? I don't understand. But that's good. So you could just cover it, sit it to the side. Move it off the stove. I don't know what you're doing with yours, but I'm going to just cover it and put it to the side, and we're going to get back to the rest of the video. All right, y'all. So now we're moving back over to our dough. We're just going to go take a look at it. It don't look as smooth as Trinity's, but it is what it is. And she said to do the test to know whether it's ready. So
basically, when you poke it, if it puffs back slowly, then...
She said the test is to poke it, and if it bounces back, then you're good. Hold up. Is it bouncing? I can't tell. Aw, hold up, Trinity. I don't think I did it right. Hold up. Let me go back to the video. Okay, so we just gonna go ahead and start rolling out our dough. Okay, get some knuckle power in there. So I got nails on, so.
Alright.
Okay, listen. This is as good as this dough is gonna get. So let's put it on a pizza pan and see what we gotta work with. Alright, so after you finish doing what you gotta do with your dough, as you see, we did the best that we could. Trinity took her pizza pan and she put some cornmeal on it. I don't got no cornmeal, so I just put a little bit of flour because, I mean, why not? You know what I'm saying? So you're going to put your cornmeal. And then she just took the dough, put it on a pizza pan, and started spreading it out. Hold up, let's stretch it because she did the stretch test as well. So do it like that. Maybe that'll help us get it stretched out better. Oh, come on, we making holes and stuff. What is going on? I ain't no professional, okay? So look, we trying our best. All right, you guys, this is as good as it's gonna get. So boom, that looks good enough to me. All right, so next, you guys, we're just gonna take our good old homemade sauce. We're just gonna put some down. You don't want to put too much, but you know, you want to get a good amount. Just spread this out. Hold up. Make sure when you got your pizza and stuff, make sure to preheat your oven while you're doing some stuff. So we're gonna put it on 450. All right, y'all, the one thing I forgot to check when I went to the store was to see if I had enough cheese, because I don't have any mozzarella. So I'm just gonna have to use whatever cheese is in my fridge. So I got this shredded, this sharp cheddar cheese. I hope this comes out because I know pizza is usually mozzarella cheese, but whatever. We just gonna use whatever cheese we got, okay? So we just gonna sprinkle some of that on. Making a mess, but it's all right. Also got some pepper jack cheese, so I'm just gonna use the rest of this pepper jack cheese because why not? You know? And I also got some mild cheddar and Monterey, however you say it, jack cheese. So we're gonna put some of that as well. And I think I want more of a veggie pizza, so I'm gonna go ahead and put some onions on here. And that's really all the veggies I got. Or some broccoli. I'm gonna put some onions and some broccoli on here as well. So all I did was added some onions to this because I want some onions. And I think I'm making more like a veggie pizza, so I only did half with onions and the other half I just left. I'm so mad I forgot to get cheese, you guys. I just wanted mozzarella cheese, but it's cool. Hopefully it tastes good with the shredded cheese as well. So we're about to pop this in the oven. And we're gonna let it do what it do. Do what it do. Listen, y'all, I couldn't wait and my camera had died and ran out of space. So boom, I had already ate a piece. And here is what it came out. The sure as heck don't look like Trinity J's, but I tried, okay? The point is that I tried. And it is really good. This is just more like a deep dish piece, I would say, because it's type thick. Like, if you look at that, it's pretty thick in there. But it's so soft and I forgot what I was about to say. But it's soft and it's good. So, yeah.